There's not another group on this campus that works harder than this team.
One of the most important qualities is that competitiveness and toughness.
If you lose, it's not just that the other person outworked you and their skill level is higher than you, it's that you weren't able to defend yourself. You are in there fighting for your life.
My freshman year, the women, they were a part of a club. So we were in the back gym and we didn't really have a coach. And then going into my sophomore year, Coach Baldi called me in and he had said that they got women's slots for the roster this year and that we were going to be a part of the program.
It was hard at first, and we had to show up every day and work as hard as we could and prove every single day that we deserved to be there. And all of the senior guys on the team have been a critical part of integrating the females into the team when Maddie and I first showed up. We spar together, we spar the guys, we do drills with the guys, we do everything with the guys, and it's just one big team.
Ultimately, I just want to see the women's side of the program get stronger. Both Sam and I have laid the foundation and we've done the brunt work, and I just want to see it flourish in 20 years from now when the women's Air Force boxing team is getting national title after national title to say, I was there when that started.
Maddie has been the pinnacle of hard work for this team. If I was going to pick somebody who showed up every day, gave it their all, and no matter what we were doing, whether it was small drills or full-on spar session, it was Maddie. She comes in here and she grinds. And even if she's having a bad day, that all goes away when she gets in the boxing gym and she's here to work.
She's a badass female who wants to go into the Air Force and put, her experiences here to work and doing something great for her country. She's just the perfect representative of what this program is.
It gives all the other females a character to look up to and be like, that girl, I want to be something like her. She is an inspiration for future generations.
She has such an important role in building the future of this program.
Not only have we grown as boxers, but he's grown as a coach, especially with women, because he had never trained women before. So he's kind of just been learning on the fly, but gracefully, and he's taken everything in stride, and he never made us feel like we had to prove ourselves to be on this team, and I appreciate Baldi every single day.
I've always wanted to coach, as far back really as I can remember, but even when I was a cadet, I wanted the job that I've got now.
Coach Baldi is probably our motivator. I think he's the heart of the team and is what keeps it going. I truly think that he practices what he preaches, and that he's trying to get better just as much as any of the rest of us.
He's intense, but in a good way. Like, he makes you want to work hard yourself. Like, he makes you want to do things right. So it's awesome having him as a coach. He's super supportive outside of boxing as well.
This place is certainly demanding. Having been in their shoes provides me a perspective. The way I look at it, my job should always be about officer development and trying to make sure that these young men and young women are getting training that's going to benefit them and the armed forces.
I love boxing, and boxing is a huge part of my life. But I came into this institution to learn how to be an officer and learn how to be a leader. I'm a squadron commander of Viking 9, so that's where a lot of my leadership has come from within the academy. And by taking on the challenge of being a squadron commander while also having boxing as a passion of mine, I think probably is the thing that has most prepared me to go into the Air Force.
She was committed to that, so that took a lot of her time and focus away from the gym. She competed at Army. I was like, all right, you have to shut off being a squad comm for 2 days, right? That's all I need, right? You got people back there handling it. We got to stay focused on the boxing piece. And she was able to do that and get a huge win for us in that event.
Fighting Army at Texas was incredible. It was the biggest arena we have ever played in. You could feel the energy pulsating off of the crowd. We had a rough start. We lost our first few fights, and then Maddie turned the tables with her comeback victory.
I don't think I've ever personally felt that kind of emotion. It was the first win of the night, so we kind of turned the tide. And then following me, we had a lot of success in the ring and ultimately beat Army.
The coaches have been telling us like, hey, this is our year, this is our time, we can do it.
They put in just so much work and effort going into that, and I thought it really showed.
Like 2 military academies in a big stadium, like they had never done that. Just having like all the Army cadets and the Air Force cadets down there and knowing that we won, I mean, like, it was huge.
The Wing Open is sort of the culmination of all you saw for boxing for the end of the year.
It is when we get to showcase our best fighters going toe-to-toe in the ring against each other over in Clune Arena.
It's the event that stands in between you and regionals and nationals.
The winner of the Wing Open is the one who's going to represent the school for that weight class, basically going on to regionals and nationals.
It's special because you're competing against the same people that you train with.
It's a lot of pressure. I mean, your whole season is in the air right now. Anybody who loses at the Wing Open, they have to hang up their gloves till next season, so they're done.
You know, one of the big messages is trust the talent, you know, trust the preparation that you've put in, and know that you can win. If you get in the ring and you have doubt about your ability to win, you're just not going to come out on top.
All I've ever wanted to do is make Coach Baldi and Coach Green proud and show them that the women belong in this program. The potential to be the first ever female to win 4 Wing Opens is something that is a really, really great feeling.
She's going to leave her legacy on the program, you know, for years to come.
I feel like I can walk a little bit taller knowing that nobody before me has done this.